awesome. Leave the bitch, please.
You like the bitch?
I've liked the bitch on the fucking homestead.
Start it. Yo. I got it!
You wanna take it away from me. You can't wait till I'm stumbling. You can't carry it away. Go! With the fear sensing, and it isn't too much of myself gets exposed. This is where I go when my weakest right after me scared to tell the truth. Sending to my best when everything goes wrong. This one sentence make me happy, 'cause I don't have to feel alone. You wanna take it away from me. You can't wait till I'm stumbling. Now you got me wrong. The night's alone with no one else around. You wanna take it away from me. You can't carry it away. It's never what you've done, it's what you've done lately. Who cares what you're saying if no one's listening? You don't have to like me, but you're gonna respect me. Run the came from nothing, labor in my way. I got no regrets, but I'm my days when it's out. To those I can sadness, I'll be the one to lead you out. You wanna take it away from me. You can't wait till I'm stumbling. Now you got me wrong. The night's alone with no one else around. You wanna take it away from me. You can't carry it away. I reserve my right to feel uncomfortable, reserve my right to be afraid. I make mistakes and I am humbled every step of the way. I want to be a better person, I want to know the master plan. Cast your stones, cast your judgment, you don't make me who I am. I reserve my right to feel uncomfortable, reserve my right to be afraid. I make mistakes and I am humble every step of the way. I want to be a better person, I want to know the master plan. Cast your stones, cast your judgment, you don't make me who I am. God help those who help themselves and forget about everyone trouble mind. Repetitive effort. When a man is all against one, no room for weakness. I'll be gone forever. Dear mother, as these things is placed around my neck, I'm reflecting on these past few years. It's been trying to forget. I'm regretting all these times, been at the world away. Will the children say? Will the children say? When I'm dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried. I can't fight it, I can't fight it, I can't fight it. I slip through the cracks. I hold nothing back. Dear mother, as these things is placed around my neck, I'm reflecting on these past few years. It's been trying to forget. I'm regretting all these times, been at the world away. Will the children say? Will the children say? When I'm dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried. Never try to be easy, 'cause it's none of it's worth it. That's it, why? You have a choice. Be your person, have your own voice. So let's set it off. Dear mother, as this news is placed around my neck, I'm reflecting on these past few years. It's been trying to forget. I'm regretting all these times, been out the world away. What will the children say? What will the children say? When I'm dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried, dead and buried. What you expect from me? It's not my fault, you'll never be happy. Just 'cause you're right doesn't mean I'm wrong. Our days were numbered and we knew it all. Can't you let things be? No, all that's left is misunderstanding. Spend my nights wishing I was gone. My dad was right, we won't ever get on. So I'm done, 'cause things could never be the same. This is the last time, this is the last time. You're rather burning me. I can't believe solid ground, this makeshift moving house. I'm searching for whatever's left of me. It's on the ground in a box that reads lost and found. It's lost and found. She said, just let it go. She said, it's all you've ever known. And I'm already gone. I'm already something to someone that I don't know. When will I know? And I'm out making rounds on every side of town that I've been through, that I know, to find my reason to come back home. I've worked it out, you'll always bring me down. From here on out, I'm doing things for me. I'm impatient now, I'm not the type for life alone. I need someone, she said, just let it go. And she said, it's all you've ever known. And I'm already gone. I'm already something to someone that I don't know. When will I know? And I'm out making rounds on every side of town that I've been through, that I know, to find my reason to come back home. With everything that sets me back, I push back harder to clear the way. There's not a thing that I regret. Can't live my life in yesterday. With everything that sets me back, I push back harder to clear the way. There's not a thing that I regret. Can't live my life in yesterday. you must, but we all need to know when enough is enough. So when the world outside can see what's wrong and right, people can understand the reasons that we fight. Something's gonna violence can't be violence, 'cause they say when the world is one, substance can't be substance. Every life's a crown as I cut you down. Violence can't be violence, 'cause they say when the world is one, substance can't be substance. Every life's a crown as I cut you down. You only get one chance, and that's one too much. What's the world gonna say when I call your bluff, punk? Bow your violence can't be violence, 'cause it's got secrets, yeah, and I've got a weakness for them. No, this ain't the time or place to show your face, 'cause you know that I can't stand the need to get even tonight, when everything you say won't come out right. So I'll try to save some face and take my space till the time's right, 'cause we'll need it. So I surrender, I can't forget her. Will you remember the truth? 'Cause they won't even want me to. Wish you would read this, yeah, you knew that I mean it. I did, yeah, I could fill every page with all my ways that I tried to understand. Wish things could be different, alright. Waiting for the lack of how I tried. So let's go our separate ways and count the days as we get by, 'cause we'll get by. So I surrender, I can't forget her. Will you remember the truth? 'Cause they won't even want me to. So I surrender, I can't forget her. Will you remember the truth? 'Cause we'll drag on and on and on, where I'm the only one who's wrong. It's always something, left me and you. 'Cause we'll drag on and on and on, where I'm the only one who's wrong. It's always something, left me and you. So I surrender, so I surrender, so I surrender. I can't forget her. Will you remember the truth? 'Cause they won't even want me to. They won't even want me to. They won't even want me to. So I surrender.
He's in every take. Get him.
Lifeless as said that we were sad. You'll be the end of me. You know me all too well, and I can't suppress the memories. You're gone and I can tell that I've lost more than you'll ever see. Don't say that it's not fair, that you're not the person you wanna be. So you'll be the end of me. But I kept trying till I forgot what I stayed. You'll be the end of me. Yeah, we lost all meaning, we lost the magic. So good luck to you on your way. You'll be the end of me. You know me all too well, and I can't suppress the memories. You're gone and I can tell that I've lost more than you'll ever see. Don't say that it's not fair, that you're not the person you wanna be. So you'll be the end of me. You see, with 3 little words, what done to me. I never knew I was alone. You turned your back, you broke this whole world. Took me so long to find the answers and your reasons why. I just wanted things to be alright, or at least for just tonight. I was living a lie, you never could face me. And you hide behind papers and you see what 3 little words have done to me? I never knew I was alone. You turned your back, you broke this whole world. Took me so long to find the answers and your reasons why. I just wanted things to be alright, or at least for just tonight. My friends still stand behind me. We stuck together through all we lost. Even when your world surrounds me, you'll never get the best of us. My friends still stand behind me. We stuck together through all we lost. Even when your world surrounds me, you'll never get the best of us. Why can't you see what 3 little words have done to me? I never knew I was alone. You turned your back, you broke this whole world. Took me so long to find the answers and your reasons why. I just wanted things to be alright, or at least for just tonight. No fucking respect. All hell, the thing forever tries to separate you and me. All hell, the thing forever tries to separate. No fucking respect.
And
That's taking forever.
Oh god.
It's a fucking heavy email.
we're fucked.
I never wish any of this on anyone or anything. Oh, come on, you gotta try and look at things like me. I never needed anything I got. I never keep anything I have. What do I have? Mostly things that'll never last. Then I think back. I remember when I first saw the country. I remember sleeping in the van. Said goodbye to friends and family, 'cause they could never understand. I remember jumping off of cliff tops. I remember playing with no one there. Yeah, I knew if I became successful, it would change who I am. Swear I've been. Where I've been. They wonder why I hide myself from everyone, from everything. Man, come on, you wouldn't last a day as me. Everyone loves me for my past, but they always hate me in the present. Why can't you just leave it somewhere in the middle? It's in the hardest times we grow the most. I remember when I first saw the country. I remember sleeping in the van. Said goodbye to friends and family, 'cause they could never understand. I remember jumping off of cliff tops. I remember playing with no one there. Yeah, I knew if I became successful, it would change who I am. 'Cause where I've been, 'cause where I've been. Say goodbye to friends and family, 'cause they could never understand. They don't understand. They don't understand. I remember jumping off of cliff tops. I remember playing with no one there. Yeah, I knew if I became successful, it wouldn't change who I am. I remember the coast of California. I remember trucks that crossed the lands. Never kept too many idols, 'cause we were busy beating them. I remember waking up in Georgia. I remember quitting my last job. Yeah, I knew if I became successful, it wouldn't change who I was. Where I've been, 'cause where I've been.
I remember playing a show in Texas at a place, like a venue, with like 30 or 30 to 50 people, and then hearing that there was a show next door, and immediately when we were done with our show, we moved our gear next door and played the show next door too.
That's fucking awesome.
I remember driving all night until the sun came up.
Just because we heard like, there's another show? Alright, let's go play that too. And we literally loaded
I
in
remember
next
being
door.
stuck in the van,
Even though
almost
the
running
shows
out of
made no
gas on the
sense.
highway whenever it was 12 hours.
Oh my god, he like froze. Yeah,
Yeah.
12 hours in the van.
And then
frozen.
someone was
It
driving.
wasn't on, no air conditioning.
Someone
in a
was driving,
blizzard.
and they were like, "We can't move." I was like, "Just get out of the way. I'm gonna fucking go in the median. We gotta get off here." And we remember we started driving, then we get off at the exit by driving on the side of the road, and we see like a Long John Silver, and everyone's like, "I'm not fucking eating Long John Silver." I'm like, "Okay, we'll just keep driving."
Dollar
And there was no fucking other restaurant
Dollar
open.
menu, dude. Wendy's dollar
90
menu.
99-cent menu at
I
Wendy's.
remember our brakes catching fire and smoking.
That also
Tom
happened.
did that to us.
That also
because,
happens.
because we used them so much on the mountain.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember the first?
Probably same road.
You remember the first time we all saw snow?
Yeah.
It was literally a patch on the side of
Josh
the road,
freaked out.
but we had never seen it, so we pulled
That's
over.
funny.
It was like going down a mountain, but it was the first like patch of snow. It wasn't even as big as this small little room, but we like were throwing at each other.
I've
We
still
were
never
so
seen
stoked.
snow from.
I remember
from the
seeing my
ceiling.
first palm tree.
I have.
How about the first time you went over that bridge and saw New York City?
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember yelling at everyone and Josh getting mad at me for being loud because he was
When-
sleeping.
When we were driving
I still haven't
through
seen the
New
Statue
York
of
when we
Liberty.
got there for the first time,
Me
You
either.
haven't?
I have.
Me either.
I called my
I went
mom.
there. It was
I called
cool.
my mom. I was like, "Mom, I'm in Brooklyn right now." I'll never.
I remember
forget
going
that.
to Ground Zero and calling my mom and being like, "Mom, I'm
remember
at
that.
Ground Zero,
That's
and it's
awesome.
so weird."
Ooh, the first time we
It's
played
so
in New York
quiet.
was at
Like, all
Amityville,
this-
right?
Yeah.
Amityville.
Yeah.
I went to the
Amityville
pizza
from
spot.
Amityville.
There's a pizza spot next door, and I was like walking into this place. So like,
Oh.
there's this little kid
Wait, did
walking
you-
towards me, and I
What's that
opened the
venue?
door for him, and I stood back. So I was just holding the door for this little kid, and he goes, he's literally like this big. He's no more than 10 years old. He goes, "I'm walking in," and I was like, "I'm just holding the door open for you." It was funny. The first time I ever talked to somebody from New York was this little kid talk shit to me.
That's funny.
I also remember John driving over speed bumps in the Poughkeepsie parking lot like this.
Are we on the end of
I'm
this
sleeping.
song? Are we doing any? Is it like a chorus?
Oh my god.
I remember getting our trailer stuck in a low clearance parking lot.
You heard the story about Josh going through the bank like teller thing to like drop off money, but he was pulling the trailer and the wheel well slammed into the side of the bank. It was a
Shit.
big
And
deal.
You know what happened after that? He wouldn't go inside and talk to them, so me and Jeremy had to go inside and talk to them.
Yes, and he did it.
He's the one that did it, but he wouldn't go in and fix what he did because he was nervous. He's like, "I don't want to get in trouble, man." And we're like, "Well, we have to talk to them. We can't leave." I was so pissed.
Oh my god.
Wasn't that redneck broke our windshield?
Redneck. Oh, I was sleeping in there when he did that.
I was so
I was
mad
sleeping in the
about
van.
that.
This really happened. This all
That's
of a
the
sudden,
lyric, dude. Sleeping in the van.
I woke up like scared, and then literally within 2 seconds of me waking up, sitting up, I'm looking out the front window. A fucking wrench or something
Lawnmower blade.
flies through the front of
It
the
was
van.
a lawnmower blade for sure.
I woke up
It was
literally
something
2
like that.
seconds before, in a panic, knowing something was about to happen. It was so weird. And everybody ran over to the van to check on me, and
Well, then
bless our
we
broken
chased-
heart chased him.
Dude, Bobby was fucking going crazy. Like I've never seen him
You
run
ran
that
after
fast.
him, didn't he?
Yeah, he fucking went crazy and ran down the
Here's a
fucking
question for
street.
everyone.
We
I
left
haven't
the
asked, like,
we left the
10
van
times.
on. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, we slept with it in idle, and everybody used to talk crap to us
Always.
about doing it. It wasted a lot of gas, but I mean, it was awesome.
Well,
to
it
have
wasn't a
air
waste
conditioning.
of gas because it was cheaper than a hotel room.
Our van.
I'll
was,
give you that.
Our
And
van was on for the first 5 years.
just straight, dude. When we were stopped, it was
Not
on,
kidding.
and and everyone's like, "You shouldn't leave your van on like that." And we're like, "Why? We've done it all. We've done it this long. Who cares?" And then it broke down.
Yep.
And then the engine, and then a piston shot through the engine in California. We had to get a new one. No, it's like you hear this here.